is. What's up, everybody? We're pretty centered. Let me just.
Oh. Yeah.
Let me just.
This is really set up on the fly here.
Yeah, there we go. That's pretty good. What's up, everybody? What's up, chat? What's up, Brawlhalla community? Coopster Coop. Magica Z.
Wait, Coopster was asking what the point of this stream was.
Oh, what's the point?
What are we doing here?
Why are we? Yeah, what are we doing here? It's office hours. This is it's just a regular work day, and every once in a while on a Wednesday we'll just gather up on the same desk and turn on the stream to talk about game dev stuff. We don't really have anything in particular to like announce. This isn't the kind of stream where we're like revealing new features, but it is the place where we get a little, we'll get a little brazen about what we'll brazen.
A peek behind the curtain.
A little peek behind the curtain. Yeah, we talk about what we're thinking and what not what's coming up in like this is confirmed, get ready for this kind of sense, but in here's the kind of stuff we're working on and what we can talk about. Obviously with BCX coming up pretty soon, where there's a lot of things that are set for like reveals at BCX. We always have big reveals at BCX, so we can't talk about those things because it would ruin the big surprise at BCX. But there's still lots of stuff going on development-wise that we could talk about, and the idea with the stream is that we make this game together, This is a great chance for us to hear what you guys are wanting, what you guys are thinking, and we can have a real back and forth developer to player, and we're the right guys to talk to about it, right? If you're mad at something, it's probably our fault. And if you're happy about something, we'll take credit for that too.
Yeah, I guess it goes both ways. But, well,
it's not always our fault, but we can at least yelling at us. We're good people to talk to you about stuff.
Yeah, I won't take it personally. Honestly,
we'll give you the real deal, right? We talk about the real ones, right? That was like a meme last year, but it's real. It's the real ones. It's the part of the community that are here to help make the game better, and that's you guys. That's the one showing up for this stream. This is not like this is not the fluff stuff. This is the real deal. So, yeah, let's talk about it. All right, what's going on? We need Charged OG back. PS5 version. Okay, let's take these one at a time.
Whoa. Yeah, wait. You kind of
more guild skins and items?
One.
Oh, my God. Okay, let's talk about all this. Mr. X Dell. Or Mr. Dell. I bet it's just Mr. Dell with some X's to, border it. We need Charged OG back. Great point. We do need Charged OG back. We have the system now to do it, right? We're selling colors in Brawlhalla now. And so that's a real easy place to just put Charged OG. But, Charged OG and, to a similar extent, Raven's Honor, those are, cool color schemes that I think would easily sell. But as they've been long-time engagement mechanics. And I'm kind of caught between, should we just put it out there in Brawlhalla for people to buy, or would people rather have it be, very exclusive as it is and just bring it back for another event, It's a nice one to have in the pocket for an event, especially because a lot of people have it. Definitely the real ones here have it, but most people don't have it at all. So,
well,
I don't know.
You can tell how many people have it by who's saying keep it exclusive. Not a single person who doesn't have it is saying that. And so we also have to listen to them too. So we definitely hear the exclusive people because they're the ones who have it.
That's
right.
That's
Obvious.
true.
Do you want me to turn that into gold for you? It's yeah. But we make all this cool stuff. There's a lot of people who start playing the game, and it's still hard to get to some degree. You got to be right place, right time. But there's always a time to bring back certain things.
I think where my head's at with the Charged OG and Raven's Honor is that those will probably stay event-based temporary to bring it back for any kind of like I don't know, there's different kinds of campaigns where we could bring that back for and leave that as not something to purchase. But then like the old esports colors are probably good ones to bring back as purchasable items, because those were very available. You know, it wasn't like a 2-week period where you can get that. At least for the old ones, right? For V1 through like V5. Now we're rolling them legend specific. But for those older ones, yeah, I mean, it'd be cool to get V1 just in the store. Like, it's been available enough. I'm ready to purchase it. But yeah, probably Charged OG. It's still gonna be rare. It will come back. We don't have a plan for it right now, but opportunities come up, right? We may have like a cool partnership or something. You know, with all the new colors, all the new legends that have released since the last time we've done Charged OG, it'll still be cool to bring it back up. So, yeah. All right, what else was in that list of?
Whoa. Maybe everyone gets one.
All right, everyone gets one.
No, not everyone. That's even worse.
I know. Like, a lot has showed up since then, and I'm still on like the top of the chat reading one message that we saw.
We haven't even celebrated the release of the new legend.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Tingwan Bao Bao hype. That legend release went really well.
Yes.
People are liking it. We knew people. I mean, it was we knew it was a banger.
Yeah. We got like an initial concept sketch for that one, and so many people were excited about it. And
that was months ago too. That was almost a year ago. We had that initial concept.
We had to wait for the right time.
But right, yeah.
We did. I think it was a perfect time. It's like we had all these like muscle monsters come out.
And now it's time for a cute one.
And now, exactly.
Put our foot
People
down.
are
It's
ready
time for something cute.
for a palate cleanser. Yeah, watching like the reaction to that legend has been like so. It's been so satisfying because especially with like the exploding cannon thing, we didn't know how people were going to react to that, and it is kind of like writing a joke months ago and then seeing if people laugh, and people are like, yeah, that's funny. I'm like, okay, good. It is pretty funny.
It was funny. It is good.
It's hard to make work. It doesn't seem to break the game, and if you ever get it to work, it's hilarious.
Yeah,
it's so good.
I haven't seen anybody post a clip of like it getting them the knockout, but I'm sure it's happened a lot.
Here's my Nostradamus prediction, okay? What's going to happen is it's going to be a 2v2 game, probably at BCX, where somebody's got a crazy combo and their teammate's just charging that up. It's a 2v1, and it's just you keep them in the string, you toss them over.
Oh, that's yeah. Oh, that would be so sick.
Yeah. It's going to happen.
That would be so sick. Yeah, you got to time it right.
There's some potential. But.
Yeah, that's hype. Tingwan Bao Bao is the highest played legend right now.
Yes.
I mean, that's not extremely uncommon for new legends for like the week after they were launched to be the most popular, but it's by a very significant margin.
Oh, wow.
It's like 7 point something percent. So that's huge. Another thing I'm seeing, and then I saw that original message I want to talk about, was the PS5 version. That is in development. I remember coming on this stream. We did this stream months ago, talked about how we got a new developer through like a Ubisoft, like I want to say partnership program, but that's not the right word. It's like dev share, right? Like some studio has programmers that are like available to work on something, and there's no like big project for them to work on, then we can like borrow them for stuff that's not so Brawlhalla specific. Like make this a PS5 version is like not, you don't have to be like the biggest Brawlhalla nerd to do that. You just need to be like a really good programmer. And unfortunately, we lost that guy. I don't know what they started a new project, whatever it was. We lost that guy like pretty shortly after it started. It was a bummer because we did all the onboarding for him to get started, and then like right after he got started, we lost him. And that's been a few months now. And but but we're back on it now as of very recent. We've got a new programmer, or we're in the process of acquiring a new programmer. We caught ourselves a really rare Pokemon.
Good, nice.
And this one's not a Ubisoft share either. It's a straight up 100% Brawlhalla dev.
Oh, nice.
So that's gonna be huge. So progress once again on the PS5 version. Trust us, we want the PS5 version as much as you.
Yeah.
We're missing out on a lot of like PlayStation promotion by not being like officially PS5. There's also no reason for us not to be. Brawlhalla's gonna work really good on PS5. I think it's just gonna be a positive overall, except that it takes a lot of time to do it, and we are working on big, cool new features, and not taking our main developers away from those things to work on the PS5 version. So getting this new programmer is the ticket for that. It's going to be great.
Yeah. Have you ever played like a city simulator? It's like that. You know what I mean? You got to divert your resources tactically around to different spots at different times. But we always have to update the game for you guys, so everything that goes into the game takes the highest precedent.
It does. We need it. It's a live service game. We got to keep it alive. We got to keep adding stuff to it. Seeing some hype about super stances.
A lot of love for super stances, and that is a perfect example of how we use this stream, because I was like, you know what I mean? I'm as art director, I'm looking at cool drawings all day, right? That's what gets me excited, is I see some of the coolest drawings of all time from this team. And then Foda's like, yo, dude, we're going to make super stances. I'm like, whatever. Put super in front of anything. It sounds good. Sure. I'm like, how hype is that? I don't know. And then we talked about it on here, and I saw.
That was kind of something that happened here.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a great example of like where the office hour stream came in clutch, because we probably would have. Super stances would have been an idea that maybe like percolated for a year.
We wouldn't have acted on it so fast.
Yeah.
We didn't know, because we got a temperature check from the community, which is what you guys have been great for. Is like, okay, there's excitement there.
Yeah.
I saw that. I was like, okay, well, let's do it then.
And we got a couple more of those today to get some temperature checks on with people. So maybe we'll have another super stance situation showing up. But yeah, the super stances are a perfect example of where the office hour stream came in clutch, because that was you guys. Like, it was so clear after showing like, oh, we got this weird idea, check this out, and chat was like, hell yeah. And we went to the meeting. We have like a meeting on Thursdays with the rest of leadership, and we were like, we gotta do super stances right now. And super stances turned out to be, I mean, it's a lot of work, but it's not a lot of. There was little art for it, so it can move. It moved pretty fast.
Yeah,
because
we had to do some.
You need like icons.
Yeah, even that involves a little bit of like weird stuff. We're like, okay, we need like the super stance to be like a highlighted, glowing version, but we already are using yellow as one of them, so we've had to shift it to orange. But people who real ones saw initially were like, maybe we shifted to green. Everyone on here put the barf emoji, and I was like, all right, it can't be green.
No green.
I think they'll probably accept orange as a change, maybe. And I think I was right. So no green, exactly. So again, you guys were clutch for that one, and it really was like the most bang for our buck we could do, as far as like something that touches every single legend. If you've played any legend, now there's a reason to play them again. It's been fun.
All right, I'm gonna hit a couple of other things in the chat. A lot of things being said are things we've answered time and time again on this stream, and so I don't want to waste too much of the stream's time going like back into the specifics of why and everything. People are asking about gifting. Yes, we would love gifting. We can't do it right now. It's huge. That's a whole big thing, because you make purchases on first-party platforms. Honoring that across different platforms means that all these companies need to agree on sharing profits for things, and companies are not stoked about doing that. So it's a whole can of worms. Trust me, I want it. It would be good for Brawlhalla, like hands down, it would be good. That's me. Like, I'm the guy in the friend group gifting games on Steam.
The amount of games I've gotten gifted from Foda so that he kind of like
so that we can
me
play.
to play them.
So that we can play together.
And they'll be, you guys, wait, hold on, wait till, you're going to see us play together today, okay? In a very collaborative sense, in a new sense.
And gifting is perfect for that. It would be very good for the game. It's very, very difficult feature to get through. We are starting work on a feature that kind of helps us get to that point. It's called in-game friends, which is like a weird name to call a feature because, like, well, we have friends in game already, right? But not really, right? You have friends like through our friends list work through the first party. So if you're on Xbox, you can see Xbox friends. If you're on Steam, you can see your Steam friends in your Brawlhalla playlist. We're working on a system that brings all that together. So like Brawlhalla friends are Brawlhalla friends, and this lets us do things like refer a friend systems and
wait, a lot of good reaction. This is just like Super Stands. Let's literally do this.
Friends. Okay, good, because it's already happening. Okay, so that's good.
Perfect.
It turns out to be like a base thing for a lot of different cool features. You know, abuse protection for top players who get spammed by invites, and this lets us make the reporting system more like direct and robust. And there's a lot to in-game friends that are not just have your play with friends cross progression, but obviously the main thing is that cross progression friends, right? But bringing that into Brawlhalla would be great. What else? New weapon needs to get fixed. It's too overpowered. Wait.
Chakram?
Chakram?
Yeah, dude. I'm going to wait for you to get
I think you're alone on that. Yeah.
I'll let the comments handle that one. I mean, listen, I would like to believe that because I love playing Chakram. And when I play Chakram, I do feel like I am walloping people pretty good. But let's be real. I'm winning 52% of the time. And, you know, that's decent.
Speaking of win rates, wait, I have a fun one to share with people. We very recently changed unranked 1v1 to be the default option in the casual play menu instead of free-for-all.
Yes.
And it has had a hilariously huge impact on player retention, on new player retention.
Oh, that's...
And since these are the real ones, they care about new player retention.
I've not heard about this yet, so I care about it.
It's about the health of the game. These guys care about the health of the game. Even though it's not a feature that affects them directly, it helps the game stay growing and stay healthy, and so they obviously care about how much higher the win rate percent. I mean, it seems so silly now thinking about it. Like free for all is the default mode because why? Because Smash 64 did that. I have no good reason for why free for all.
It was a decision.
It was casual.
Made, you know,
11 years ago.
13 years ago.
Maybe 12. Yeah. So why is free for all? Because at best you win 25% of the time, right? Because there's 4 people. So it was such a no-brainer when we like talked about it. It's like you make it unranked 1v1, it'll be at least 50%. You know.
Yeah, and we'll filter in more new people into that queue, so more new people will be playing against new people.
Exactly.
Because
it's like
so
we actually do kind of have like a little safety queue, little safety new players queue that kicks out the Smurfs really quick. And keeps kind of like genuinely honest new players playing against other genuinely honest new players for longer. In the early game experience, all of which has tremendously helped with new player retention. And I know you guys care a lot about new player retention, so
yeah, we got to get credit for it because it's something you don't care about, but we have to like do because it is important for the health of the game overall.
It's super important.
And those are the things that are the hardest to kind of wrap your head around is how you can make the new player experience better. Because every day that goes by, I'm less and less of a new player. I have so much experience with this game. It's hard to see it through new eyes.
Yeah. People asking for add the old movement back. Okay.
Wait,
I don't think we should talk about this much. We've talked about it. Okay. We've talked about it a lot before.
We've never talked about it at all. But
you're not alone, and also there's a equal or greater amount of people opposing you. Right now we're in an in between. We had some old I don't want to call it clunky, but like slower movement that was very like methodical, or punishing is best. Going for things is riskier. And then we went really hard on like make it crazy, let people dash all over the place, snap dash, pivot, snap dash. Like the wave landing was easier than ever. Like everybody moving extremely fast, and it was fun. It turned out to be a negative. It turned out to be, especially at the highest level, players were able to use it in a way where they could still be passive. They're like moving all over the place, but they could still be very passive with it because you're able to threaten people while actively running away extremely fast. And so we got rid of that. Right now we're in this happy medium where you still have snap dashing. There's still this huge amount of skill expression. You just can't reverse your direction, snapping to the ground, and still be a perfect threat where you can cancel out of all that movement and punish somebody who whiffed because you retreated, right? We're not allowing retreating in the middle of engagement to be powerful. So we're at the happy medium now. People who are like, oh, I like they took away snap dashing. No, we didn't. You super can. You just can't pivot snap dash. You just can't run backwards at full speed off of a snap dash. That was the abuse case that needed to be addressed. So I think we're in the happy medium spot. We're not looking at changing that part of movement. I know this is always going to be the case where if you had something for a while, there's going to be a group of people who want it the old way. And now at this point, we have two old ways. So there's some people who are like, oh, my God, give me back my super epic movement. And other people being like, this movement's crazy. Give me back, when I was better at the game. Give me that back. So we're in a good spot in the middle now. This is something we talk about with top tournament competitors. To keep us grounded on like what's actually happening in the micro, like frame to frame aspects of combat. And I think right now we're at a really, really good place with it. So don't look at that to change anytime soon. All right, what else? Why do the servers glitch around? Okay, that's a whole big topic. The internet is crazy.
Yeah.
We've talked about this before, and I don't want to harp on it too much, but to get two players in different physical locations to see the exact same game state in a fighting game, which every frame matters, is literally, it's physically impossible. The speed of light is not fast enough. So we do a lot to make that feel good. We do a great job at that. Brawlhalla is easily one of the best in the industry, if not the best. Server-based netcode, rollback netcode, it's awesome. But we don't hide it. That's a trade-off, is that we don't hide it. So if you lagged for a second, rather than slowing down the game so that it like looks okay or whatever, we just teleport things around to make it.
Doing it for both people so the game stays in a parity.
Yeah. In my opinion, that makes it worse, right? You make the game look smooth, but now the player's inputs are extremely delayed for the sake of everything looking smooth on the screen. We don't do that. We'll add input delay only if your connection is extremely slow and unstable, and in that case, you are getting applied that input delay, not your opponent who has a fair connection, right? So it's the most fair way to do it. It's good. It's not without its problems. Obviously, you see teleporting, and so you think, oh, there's these servers, but really, it's, I mean, 90% of the time, it's your connection and not like there's a ton of reasons why it's not your connection to the server is not this perfect thing. The internet is crazy. And if we're talking North America, like North America's internet infrastructure is whack. So it's totally whack, dude. I'll start a political platform over that. Like we need better internet structure, internet infrastructure. It's crazy the amount of hops between different service providers and different nodes and routers and stuff that your connection needs to take to get to our servers, right? And anywhere along the way, there can be a problem. Our servers are super lightweight. There's not really any like upgrading to the server, like, oh, if only we invested more in our servers. Our servers are like way OP for what we need them to do, right? The servers are like little bookkeepers that just keep track of the game state. We're not rendering the actual gameplay on the server. It's like a lot of other games will have to do. Games made in Unreal Engine and Unity, when they spin up a server for the game is simulating on the server. So it's a huge load, and they need to like really have a lot of servers to do this stuff. Our servers are very just data relay, super lightweight. And I can say confidently that we are the servers are overpowered for what we need. Now, with all that being said, I will say this just a little bit. There's a lot of DDoS attacks. We're getting DDoS like crazy. That's not unusual for an online game. Every online game has to deal with that to some extent. But for a while there, when people were really, really complaining about it, it was the most severe thing we've ever dealt with. It was absolutely crazy. And it turns out it was like an exploit that just had released, there was just this thing out in the ether that bad actors were taking advantage of that were really, really good at stressing different servers that people wanted to. And that exploit got patched by whatever. It's not us, right? That's just whatever vulnerability was happening and all the different devices that were being used for this kind of botnet to attack people got patched. And so it largely got relieved. We're kind of seeing a little bit coming back now, but there's a reason that we don't talk about that very publicly. As much as we want to just go out and be like, guys, we're getting DDoS. We're working on it, but we're fighting these guys because that really rewards the behavior. That's kind of what the attackers are looking for is if they get a lot of responses from us oh, we're in trouble, then that really motivates them to keep going because they know how they know it's working. So we don't talk about it. It's a cybersecurity issue. I probably shouldn't be talking about it at length this much, but just so you guys know, that's something we're dealing with. It's something we're doing a lot to protect against. We have made so many behind-the-scenes patches that are all related to mitigating this type of attack, and it's working pretty well. This past weekend, it kind of came up a little bit again, and maybe some people experienced some server issues, but we're back on track now. It's looking okay. It's a never-ending battle. We're doing everything we can on our side, and then we're also doing everything we can with our server providers, including investing a lot into protection against this kind of stuff. But I'm telling you, no amount of protection can help against this volume that we were receiving at some point. And that's just, it's much easier to protect. It's much easier to destroy than it is to protect in the world of cybersecurity. So it's just something we're dealing with, but I think it's better now. It's better. All right, let me keep scrolling down. Oh man, I've missed so much. As soon as I start talking about something, we missed a billion other things. Buff Sir Roland.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Sir Roland kind of deserves it. Let me write that down. Let's Buff Sir Roland. I mean, I do think it's time that we see him a little more in competitive play. I know a lot of people are asking for Lance buffs, and Lance has kind of gotten nerfed a bit. Lance is still good, but fair. Trust me, your time will come.
I mean, it's we got remove Lance, buff Lance. How do we satisfy
it is
both of you?
There is no way to satisfy everybody.
There's just no way.
The real ones understand that for sure.
Yeah, we do our best. Delete Lance. I mean, some days I agree with you, but every once in a while I want to play a Lance Legend, and it's quite fun.
I am kind of team delete Lance, but
you
don't
love
let
Thea.
That.
You want to play
right.
Thea.
It's tough. It's tough.
We always have to deal with it.
It's a world, and we all have to live together.
Yeah, we're in it together. Once we release a weapon into the wild, it has to live there. We can make some changes, but it's got to live there.
Okay, I don't understand this one. News Battle Pass history animated. I don't know what that means. There's a new Battle Pass coming. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be a sick one. We can't talk about it yet. That's a different stream. We're not the reveal stream.
Right.
But it's sick. It's super.
It's far enough along where we're like, that's sick.
For sure, it's super sick. Be cool if the Chakram alt mode had different SIGs. Oh.
Yeah, so
It would be,
that's
wouldn't
definitely
it?
something we've talked about.
It would be double the work, but it would be.
No, yeah, for like the next Chakram Legend, whenever that happens, you know, it's a good time to dust that off. In the beginning, we were like, Chakram itself is such like a huge meal to like, you know, get through, to figure all the like different string routes and everything that could be done with the weapon that even we don't know, because you know you guys are gonna like dev out a bunch of stuff that we never thought of. And so we wanted to keep the signatures more simple for the first handful of legends, but it's maybe time to get
a little crazy with it.
Okay. Certainly for
heard it here
Horus, it
first.
was like, all right, we were mostly chasing down like, okay, we know people have been wanting a shield in the game for a long time. We don't really want to introduce block as a mechanic, and so like, how do we do an aggressive shield? And so we're like, what are like the quintessential shield attacks? And like, none of those really gave way to splitting it and like doing that differently.
Good point.
And so for that particular legend, it didn't really make sense.
Talking about Horus.
Yes,
Yeah.
but for another legend, yeah, certainly that's possible. Or on another character that doesn't even have chakrams. But because chakram players are used to that mechanic, it is a good place to interject them into signatures.
Yeah, that would be hype. And really have like the fused ones be the KO options and the split ones be the combo options in SIG form. That'd be super sick. All right, let's see. Let's scroll down a little bit. What else is we? Level 100 color schemes. I don't think so.
You've got the gold title.
That was already a lot. There's been like a what do you call it? Like a rule, not a rule, but you know, we have to be careful about what rewards we put, how deep into playing. Like a level 100 legend takes a really, 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 really long time. So, you know, for a long time it was like, we can't put a reward on that. That's too much. Like, we're not trying to tell people to grind that much. But then it was like, well, the gold name is like, that's subtle. That's like small enough where we could do that. I don't think I think a color scheme would be a lot. It's not impossible. But we'd rather make those.
I will say,
things like
I see a lot more gold titles than I thought after we made that addition to
gold
the
player
game.
names,
I was thinking it was be quite rare. Now I'm at a pretty high elo. I'm at about 1810. You know, about
respect.
1800
Put respect
player.
on Steven's name.
So I see a lot of gold titles, but I do see way more than I thought, because I don't think I have any. Embarrassingly enough, I just always keep
Me
picking
either.
new legends. I get a new main every time we release a new sick crossover or a new legend. I get a new main. So
Yeah, I mean, same here. It's crazy. I don't have
I've got a lot of level
100.
50s. That's pretty good, but
Well, you got the sweet lore titles, you know?
yeah.
What a nice yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's not impossible, but that's not,
All right,
mean,
let's,
the amount of players
let's show
that
something
are,
cool, okay? Because we've been answering these questions, and the thing is, like,
Okay,
some of these
you're right.
questions are going to become redundant once we enter a whole new world.
Hey, you're right.
Because we might actually be about to enter a whole new world.
All right, let's get it. What's up, D? Welcome to the chat. Okay, let's show something, and then maybe we'll talk more about what
Wait, can we start,
people are
let's
asking
start here,
about.
right? Is that the,
Start here?
Yeah.
Okay.
That might be the most logical places.
All right, let's do it.
We got a show.
We're going to show it. Okay, so guys, this is some serious real one business.
Yeah,
okay?
there's no dates on this, okay?
We're not revealing anything. We're not promising
We're getting
anything.
a temperature check for how much you guys are interested.
We're showing you something that most devs haven't seen, which is the same as Super Stances was, right?
It's true.
Most of the team didn't know about Super Stances when we talked to you guys about it, and then but this was the indicator that we needed to like put a fire under it.
We're having it too much. It's not.
All right.
It's not crazy.
I just want everybody to know not to like. I don't know.
We're going
Just
for the
don't hold us.
we're going for
Don't
the
hold
combo,
us to
right?
anything on this. Yeah. So
Okay.
all right. So I'm gonna bring it up
six,
here.
six,
Everybody's gonna be really cool. So here we are.
Oh, cool.
In our prototype. Ooh, it's such a tiny little prototype. Don't even trip, dude. It's just like no big deal. We're just
It's just a prototype.
We're just chatting.
Obviously, nothing is final. There's no date where this is going to be released. But
Right.
it's, we work on things all the time. and it's fun to show you guys to gauge excitement. Where should we put our focus? Should we abandon this idea?
This is
round one.
This is something I've talked about for a long time, that I've wanted for a long time, and it's basically a combo contest mode.
Wait, okay.
All right.
I remember.
Wait. We don't have to. My bad. Okay. We don't have to rush. We don't have to rush. It's changed recently. Okay. But check this out, right? Me and Steven have played together for a long time.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
Setup, right? Yes. This is actually important lore.
It's the setup.
This is the lore. The impetus for this whole game.
I have tried so much to be like, Steven, we need to practice a twos combo, so that like we could get these stocks. We're dropping them. We're missing out on a huge opportunity, but like, I can't get Steven in a custom lobby with like an extra controller to like grind out a combo, right? So we're prototyping a game mode where that's the whole thing. So the game grades you on how your combo went. This is what people really want from a 2v from a multiplayer training mode, right? It's just a place to actually like combo with your friends.
Yeah, to make it easy, to make it accessible. To keep track.
But make it fun by having the game give you a grade on it. So let's practice. We haven't practiced one, but we're about to figure one out right now.
Well, wait.
So
practiced a little.
All right. So how are we doing this? You're gonna.
Well, I'm starting here.
You're gonna neutralite, and then maybe I like. Yeah. Okay. That's a bad combo.
Do we have to tune this?
Deserved.
I feel like a C- is too high for what I just saw, but
yeah,
we're tuning the numbers. The numbers aren't really anything yet.
Oh, we're sick. No. We're nasty. Wait, finish it.
Okay. C+? Okay.
C+.
That actually feels fair. That feels fair. Okay, I should do where I grabbed the neutral light. I kind of just
yeah, we were panicking. But I think our first few moves were good, right? Neutral light.
Does it go to SSS?
GC down layer.
Yeah, we don't quite know.
It goes to S.
It goes to S.
S is the max right now. Yeah.
The graphics aren't final. We're gonna do a cool S.
Oh my god, none of this is final.
Okay.
Oh!
Wait, how do you get there?
We deserve that B minus.
Wait, could you chase dodge diagonally and then like?
And catch him with a neutral light? Maybe?
I was thinking side sig. In my head, I'm like,
wait, it's criminal that we aren't starting this with a neutral light. How about I neutral light into your neutral light just to get the extra hit?
Okay, yeah.
And then here we go.
Wait, do we have enough runway?
I failed. I failed.
Try an infinite, dude. We can't even do a 3-piece. Requesting an infinite. This guy's trolling. Get him out of
here. So the infinite would work, but we'll get bad style points and we'll get bad stun time because, well, maybe we wouldn't get bad stun time. It doesn't care about the DI stuff yet.
Figuring out the calculation for the grade to make it kind of incentivize the best types of combos.
Yeah. All right, I think let's try another combo here. Play Wushang. I know you love Wushang.
Oh my god.
Let's do spear and sword. That's like a classic. Okay. We gotta get some easy ones on spear and sword, or gauntlets if you want to do.
Hold on, I'm ascending.
Don't go too crazy looking through colors now.
Right. I might have already. I don't even know. Whoops. Classic. Another pink slip for me.
Save replay. The save replay thing is just a dev thing. We don't. Your game saves replays no matter what. For dev stuff, we don't want to save it all the time because we're just blowing up our space.
Wait, you want me to go
Okay. So I think I neutralite to you. You neutralite back. Okay. I downlight side air. You downlight side air. And then I'll finish him with something, right?
Okay.
Easy peasy.
Oh,
wait,
man.
you maybe need to back up a little bit. Give ourselves some room.
Okay.
All right. Ready?
Okay, I'm so nervous.
All right.
Okay.
Spacing.
I got
yeah.
it. Yeah, spacing. All right. C? See again. That feels way too high.
F.
I feel like I'll be there.
Okay.
Yeah. It's better this way. Oh, wait.
Okay, we need to back up a little more,
really?
maybe. What if we started? Let's just start off with one of your SIGs. Do you have a SIG that just hits straight forward? Yeah, your side SIG.
Yeah.
I got it.
Do I have a SIG that hits straight forward? Chat?
Maybe like the best one. Oh my god! I failed.
Okay. It should mark down who failed. We need to add that. Except for when I fail.
Okay. We got this.
It's a team effort.
Before the stream ends, we need to get one good team combo. Oh,
okay.
That neutralite was a little
That's
quick.
Like overzealous. This is why Dude, in game, I am tight. I'm clutch. In game,
I'm tight.
But
I'm
here,
I'm tight.
but here, it's not. It's not.
Oh,
like
you
that.
need a back.
Okay.
You need a after you neutralize. You need a backdash
Oh,
probably
see.
to have room for the downlight sider. This is good. It's good
Oh.
though. This is practice.
Why is he falling infinitely? Okay.
Because we
Oh,
that
set
was
the
our
timer
last
for
round.
Longer?
So we can set how many rounds. Let's just turn our rounds up to 15. We need more.
When are y'all adding a 9-dex character? Well, now that we've made dex meaningful,
Yeah,
it could be time to
kind
think
of
about
primed
that.
for it now.
It'll have to wait for. There are other more prescient things when it comes to picking out a legend, like weapons that haven't been served for a while. And,
yeah, eventually the theme of the legend will serve the 9-dex purpose.
Yeah. There will be a legend that we're just going to be making, and we go, it's time. It's time for the 9-dex. Like when you make a turtle character, you're like, it's time for 9 defense. Or
All right, let's do
no,
this.
it was a suit of armor. Whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm too focused on this combo. And he. Oh!
I messed up.
Okay,
I think you
okay.
need to back up more though. Too. You need to.
He misses.
Hey! I just say it. I just say it.
When it's my mess
All right,
up.
let's go. No!
I was so
I'm
perfect
so
on that
bad.
one.
Okay. It's the stream. I'm nervous.
Dude, I'm nervous. You're like the combo
Here we go,
guy.
here we
Like
go.
everybody knows you for comboing. Oh, okay.
When you land that, it's over.
It's over. Are you gonna finish it? Because I really don't know
I
where I'm
will.
going
Yeah.
from there.
I'm just gonna say after that.
Yeah, maybe we tighten up some of these times too. It doesn't need to be so long, unless it does. Okay. That's all
yeah,
me.
we're seeing it. What if we just do a few downlight sliders into downlight? Like, what if we just
What?
practice that part
Wait,
of it?
I'm
first?
already. We can't switch it now.
Okay, you're right.
We can't pivot now.
All right, let's
This is
go, let's
all
go.
I know. This is all I know anymore.
No! Yeah, get him. Yeah. And then we finish him like this, and that's the
A
combo.
B. Okay,
and that's the
our
combo.
best score yet.
We had a
That's our best
bad,
score
we had
yet.
a pretty bad stun rating, but
Oh, dude, how embarrassing. There are like 2 people we could pluck off the streets right now who would absolutely be crushing this. You know what I mean? In the right place, the right. Oh, I too early. Too
Yeah, it was
early,
a little
too
early, yeah.
My bad.
All
All
right,
right,
here we
maybe
go,
a couple
here we
more
go.
tries. But
You
people
know
get the
what?
idea. These are things we're working
you get
on.
the idea.
You get the idea.
And you don't have
Obviously-
to. A part of this system is that it's not just for top tier players practicing like game ready combos. It's
Yeah.
also like 2 new players can just kind of like start smacking them and like see what happens.
Yeah, and it'll have like a score, and you can try to beat your score in whatever way. And there'll be things that we don't expect people to do to hit these
It's
scores.
bad
and-
style.
Bad style. Yeah, the
Bad style.
was-
That's done.
I
but-
could have told you that. I was clocking that as well. All right, here we go. Well,
All right, yeah,
what is
let's
that?
get it.
That
Let's
doesn't-
get it.
What is dude, it's the guys. We do need to fix something because jump side air is not as easy as
Something
it used
about
to
jump
be.
side air.
Something about jump side air this patch. I think it's a good thing we've tested this and brought this up. Yes. Oh, come
Let's
on.
go. If we
How do we
didn't
get
we
to
didn't
an
KO
A?
him with the neutral sig, otherwise that
Okay.
would have.
Now maybe we
that
have
would've
to
done
front
something.
load something because we got the end. Maybe this is the end, but is there something that you could get him to my side sig?
What if I down sig into your side sig?
Oh, that sounds like damage. I think.
Let's do it. Okay.
We maybe not have the right runway here for this, but. Wait, I
Okay,
forgot.
that's it. That's totally it.
Give me a
That's
B.
totally
Oh, C+. So close. So close. All right. This is a good game mode.
Yeah,
This is good.
There we go. We got this.
I'm having fun.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Okay.
This sucks,
Next
dude.
time.
This is a bad
one.
idea.
Round 12. That's
We're
our.
canceling this
That's
podcast.
our round.
We're canceling
Round
this
12
podcast.
is our round.
Okay. Round 12. It's really where I come
Here we
to
go.
life.
Here we go.
Oh, wait.
we were so
Okay, that was
close. We
close.
were so
That
close.
got us a B.
That's how the game knows. Our variety is really
potential.
good. Our stun's really good. Yeah, we're on to something. Okay, here we go.
Oh,
no.
was I?
Die!
That'd be B plus, dude.
No,
We're on the
I don't know.
precipice.
I might just not be able to get there in time. Or
Well, you did before.
I just wasn't good enough.
Is it 'cause
Yeah, but
he's
he has more damage now.
Oh,
so
right,
maybe
right,
that's
right.
why. I'll try to. I'll do
Gravity
better.
cancel side sig.
I'll just do better.
Just rip it.
Yeah.
Just rip something
All right, here we go.
nasty. Oh, okay. I felt myself like false start.
We really
you
need
know?
to get this combo so we can move on to the next part of this.
Yeah.
This is round 15. This is our last chance. Here we go.
Good.
Oh, ground pound to the finish. B plus.
All right.
B plus.
B plus.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Yes.
Okay, so that's a prototype. But this is, I've been doing a lot of prototypes. Like it's like my late Friday night activity these days. And this one hit. Like. This was really fun.
Well, you gamified it. You made it easy and accessible for me, so I was willing to try it. You know, because before it's
that's a good sign though. I could not get this guy to practice a 2v1 combo with me.
For years. Because what would happen? Well, you know what the problem was in 2019? Combo Breaker. Boomy and Sandstorm were like, hey, we can just 0 to death anybody at any time, so if you don't have one of these anymore, like, you're toast. And so everybody started practicing them, and then they became kind of mandatory in 2v2, and so we're just trying to make the barrier to entry a little bit easier, and then give something for the people who've been doing this for years, like, hey, now you can really flex on people.
Also, I come from the Smash 64 community way back in the day, and the combo contest is like one of the coolest things ever, and I really, if you guys maybe remember from BCX 2017 how hard I was trying to make a combo contest happen on stream, but it did not happen for schedule reasons. But this is it. Put it in the game, just make it a thing. All right, so what do we think, guys? Is this hype? Should we do it? Also, I want to know, should we just do a team training mode instead? I mean,
don't give them that option because we don't want to do that.
We can do both. We can do both.
Oh, can we?
I mean, I think we're ready to do a team training mode. It's just gonna have a lot of the features ripped out. The reason we haven't done it is like because the game would break, right? But if we don't allow frame stepping, if we don't allow you to change your legend and your skin and your color mid game, if we don't allow you to use any legend and any skin that you don't own. There's probably a couple other things we need to rip out because like they're just meant for like an offline state where you can change anything.
Maybe I feel like we put the combo.
We could probably do it, but I'm more excited about the combo contest and maybe just making that robust enough to replace whatever team training mode we do, or just do the team training mode later in addition to it. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Hype.
This
yes,
first for sure, no matter what, obviously.
I think so. Yeah, it's fun. It's not training mode. It's a game.
I'm dubious of
slow bot respawn.
Two-player training mode doing anything for us. I think this actually can do something and give people a new way to play the game. And
can you make this mode display dodge window? Yeah, for sure. That's a good idea. Let me write that down.
Oh. Yeah, this is still very much in the design phase where those types of questions are what, we kind of look for to shape it a
More
bit.
Things around twos. Yes, I agree. In fact, when I started at Brawlhalla, I was pushing to like delete 1v1 and make obviously that wasn't the best take, but
we all love twos.
But it did contribute to 2v2 staying like 50-50.
Yeah.
Cuz Brawlhalla is the best at 2v2. Like it's to me it's the most fun thing.
That is true. People can have their preference for 1v1, but man, try to beat us at 2v2.
Yeah, all right. Well, I think we're going to do it. I think we'll do it. We'll clean it up, polish it up. But I think this will be and I'm hearing the desire for a team training mode as well, and I think we can just do both, but we'll make the combo contest mode like work as a better place to team combo with your friend. Like if all you're trying to do with training mode is to practice a combo with your friend, we're gonna make combo contest the better way to do that. So we'll need some way to like place the bot where you mean to place them, and maybe even give you some reactions that you can set for the bot too, to like help your combo do what your combo is wanting to do and stuff.
Maybe those are updates. Maybe the first thing is just it's in the middle of the map and you have to choose which map.
And there's like
combo.
art. But yeah, that'll be cool. Cool. Well, thank you guys for giving us that opportunity to do that. We got another one we can show.
Oh, make
another
challenges
prototype.
for team combos. You know already guilds are going to be.
Oh, that's a slam dunk.
Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah.
that's a good guild mission too.
I'm surprised. I thought
Get
you
a
already had that
combo.
written down, dude. You're going to literally.
Nope, I didn't.
Hold
have
on. You're going to have to give that. Sport 14 gets credit for that one. Wow. You didn't think of that already?
I did not. We've been like focusing on co-op content for guild missions.
Yeah, we do want more experiences aren't just straight up queuing against people. It's it's different ways you can play with your friends.
Yeah, more and more. That's actually like the #1 complaint right now. Right next to this guy Sig spammed and beat me. Right next to that is this game is too sweaty, which I agree. I mean, it is. It takes a lot to battle. I mean, props to the people who can just queue 100 games of ranked and not have it affect them.
I don't care.
but a lot of people are
check my
like,
win rate. It's 52%. I can almost guarantee it.
For a lot of people, it takes a lot to compete that hard and that much. So having ways to play with your friends in Brawlhalla that aren't like competing to the best of your ability is a goal and is in the works in multiple different ways. Yeah, new battle pass coming soon. Stay tuned for other dev streams for that, but we do have a really sick one in development on the way.
What are you guys doing with the UI? Just periodically, when we can take chunks out of updating it, we do that. So if you're seeing things change in random places, that's kind of what's happening.
Let me switch back to, here we go. Please add 120 FPS on console. That wouldn't help the way you think it would. I know on PC it's like, well, more frames means better input delay, but that's because of some weird PC stuff. But I hear what you're saying is that you feel input delay on console that you don't on Steam, and a PS5 version will help with that. Not simply because it's 120 FPS, but for other reasons. But yes, that is that will be possible as we get on the new SDKs with PlayStation and Xbox, which is now happening, right? I was talking about it earlier in the stream, but we are in the middle of hiring the programmer that will be doing exactly that work. What else? Is solo queue ELO distribution being looked at? I'm still getting +1 ELO and beating people around my ELO. It's not being looked at. It's not being looked at. I didn't really know. Yeah, I didn't really know it was a problem. I think that might be, I don't know if that's solo queue related or just 2v2 queue related. I'll have a better answer for you
We can look at
next
it.
time. Yeah, let me write it down. There's something to look at there. Something's not working right, or it's a fringe case, Chems. I know you're way up at the top, so this is not like an issue that most players are experiencing, but I believe you. We'll get something going there. What else?
Wait, do we have the ability to show? Wait.
This?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking we do that next.
Okay.
I was we'll talk to chat a little bit. We have another prototype to show you guys.
Okay,
and
Clone
stuff to talk about around it.
1342 wants more maps with mud tech. You know what? That was a pretty big test.
Yeah.
You know, to make a map that has a feature that slows you down is like, oh, is that gonna be horrible? And yeah, there were some versions of it that did feel horrible, and we tuned it. And it's really fun because now it's like I saw some mud tech where people were using it to save themselves from getting exploded by a sticky bomb.
Yeah, that's genius.
And I was like, whoa, wait, that's just what happens when you make physics in a game. Like things are gonna happen that I didn't expect. So
yeah, we didn't need to program that.
There was a lot of fun.
That's just how it went.
There was a lot of fun to be had there. So yeah, seeing people's reactions to it, hearing your comments, that's definitely gonna help us be like, yeah, we'll put mud somewhere again. I mean, obviously, it's justified perfectly for Shrek. We're like, we gotta get the mud. We need that became imperative. Like, it's not like, should we do mud? No, it's like, how do we make mud fun at that point?
Yeah.
'Cause we have to do mud.
Yeah.
Right.
And we've got other new map tech stuff
Yes.
in that's cooking right now.
Yeah, we're actually
I'm not
probably
gonna
more
spoil it
interested
yet, but
in
there's
like
stuff happening.
a different feature than reusing mud again, but it will come back. Like
There could be, there's more reasons for mud. It wouldn't be crazy. Like there'll be an opportunity to have
more
it.
mud, more mud.
More
okay,
mud. Yeah,
dude.
more mud.
This is just like circumstances all
simple
over again. I'm
enough.
like, really, mud? Is that great? I mean, I love it. I've had only fun on that map because.
But we got other map tech too that I think you'll like. You'll like us in addition to mud. Give us quicksand. Similar to mud.
It's really a graphics change at that point.
But
I bet you
we
if
could do that. Yeah.
If I put sand
you're on the
effects
shifting
that,
sands, and it's just mud under the hood. But like,
okay.
you're on
You know
the
what would be
sheer
different about
pyramids.
it is the level would raise throughout the course, and the
Oh.
entire map is shaped like an hourglass, and there's a choke point.
Write
at
that
the top.
down. Write that down.
Whoa. That is the type of stuff that happens in meetings, and like we don't get to it. But maybe there's a time for the quicksand. Honestly, that kind of is an interesting mechanic to add to what do we call those maps? That scroll.
Climb maps.
A climb map.
Climb maps. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be good tech for the climb map, where it's like the bottom is not a shifting blast zone. It's the rising sand or mud or whatever.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe.
That was a good talk.
It's a good
That was
thought.
a good talk.
I had fun with that idea.
All right, we got another prototype that we're willing to show here.
Yeah, get sand out of your mind.
Get sand out of your
Get
mind.
try to imagine a new element.
Let's look at a new prototype here.
Wait, I actually don't know who my legend is for this. I might go back to Reno. I might go back to Reno. We'll see.
Try it out with Reno. Blaster's neutral sig probably will be. He'll probably get us killed, but we'll see.
Well, yeah. We'll see.
All right, let's just play it. We
It should be
no
obvious.
big intro. Let's just play it. You'll see what we're after.
It should be obvious. Oh, a beautiful prototype.
beautiful.
Okay. You can have that because,
All right.
I understand.
All right, I'll get us started. Ooh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, we should.
Doing great?
Yeah, we're doing great.
All right, this is all you. This is all you. Nice.
Easy. Double? Wait, okay, good. Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay, really? That's that easy? All right. Okay, let's see. Yo, whoa, ayo. Okay, a lot of good responses.
Someone said WTF, but let's not worry about that too much.
Hold on, I actually don't know what's gonna happen with the sticky. Oh, I get.
Oh yeah, throw the sticky bomb on it. What's gonna happen? Oh, nothing. Let's.
I didn't know.
Oh, that was sick.
Okay,
the teamwork.
speaking of things like that, where it's like, okay, people discovered with Qinghua and Bao Bao that you can disarm yourself for the first time in morph mode. And people were like, oh, the devs, like, I saw somebody post.
We're so bad.
I saw somebody post, they're like, they probably did one of three things, and they were wrong on all of them. Because we didn't do anything, and it just is how the tech works, apparently, is that it will disarm you, and all your legends will be disarmed from that point on. But it's one of those bugger tech, it's tech. If you are a morph enthusiast, there's a new chunk for you to chew through.
That's tech. Nice one. We got to beat one level at least.
Oh, wait. My controller's connected?
Oh, weak.
Okay, good.
All right, we're gonna beat at least one level.
Yeah. But so sometimes when you have like a game that has all these dynamic systems that interact with each other in unique ways, stuff that you've never thought of before will happen before your eyes.
Oh, that bomb came in and ruined it. We were about to nail it. Oh, there it is.
I see.
Bang!
Okay, you're doing like really optimal stuff.
So we got some power ups in here. We got like random levels. Well, they're all authored levels, but they're random. Yeah, they come in a random order.
Oh, okay. Yeah, woo! Nice. Such a good save, actually. I literally messed us up so bad. Oh, dude, I don't. It's not my weapon. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's play one more time. Let me choose a different character.
Okay. Yeah, I'll play a different character too. I'll play
This is what we
Kunai.
were talking about. Like, this could be something that maybe comes in an event center or comes somewhere, and there could be guild missions for doing a thing like this, or, you know, different ways that you can play with your friends that aren't just like grinding a queue.
Yeah, the big thing we're thinking about with this is to add it to events. And other things like this, other like little micro, either solo or co-op kind of things, where imagine we have an event, I don't know, holidays, the winter holidays event, right? We could have like, it's like another way to earn some extra.
Oh, you know when that happens?
Jackpot!
No.
Oh my gosh!
Why aren't emotes working in here? Is that a bug?
I think you just have right stick emotes off. Oh.
Well, what are we? Wait.
Oh wait,
what
check
was
out
that?
check out the ooh.
Mega Ball. Okay, cool power-ups.
Yeah, we have the blue bubble is a Mega Ball.
All
power.
the obviously, if you can't tell by the wireframes, the graphics, these are all just stubbed in. These are just things that we use to prototype it. Get the game feel working before we do final effects and stuff. But you know, ice blocks is a pretty good way to do blocks, like made out of ice.
We were originally talking about doing this for Ascended Mordex, and it was.
Well, the timing.
That's why the block. That's why the blocks are ice.
Yeah, the timing didn't work out. Ascended Mordex didn't have ice. You know.
It didn't. It just didn't. It didn't make sense. But
we
were gonna call it Mordex Breaks Out, which is so clever.
Well.
But now it'll just be like
it'll
some little,
come out.
Just an extra way to earn some tickets, in the events. You could do it like once a day.
Oh, that bomb, like, totally. No, it broke my ankles, dude. It totally broke my ankles.
The bomb? Yeah. That's what they do.
Okay. I'm going to get this in the play.
Oh, yeah. Wait, boomerang?
Oh, okay.
Wait, I think that's
probably the. Okay, for the start. Oh. Wait,
it doesn't go through the. That's lame.
See, these are the types of things we play with as rules. Like, can items go through it? Okay, I can get. Just yes. Okay.
I like it.
Yes. Great sword. Good sword.
I'm gonna play backup. You go for it, and then I'll like save it if you.
You know what? Good save.
Yeah, I'm just here. I'm waiting with the neutral light. That's
yeah.
That's
okay, we got a good.
This is the system.
This is good.
This
is the problem
defense.
Is that Photo always wants to play games with me, but then he realizes that I'm just a lead weight around his neck, and he'd be better off.
It wouldn't be fun without the power up.
Okay. Off the wall.
Yep. Okay. It's coming back. It's got a little bit of gravity.
Okay.
There was a lot of tweaking of the physics.
Yeah, the ball physics aren't just straight up kung football physics. It's got to be.
It's also not straight up breakout physics, because if it had zero friction and zero effect with on
wow!
I thought I was a Suri. I did the wrong.
It's kind of like in baseball. You were like waving me off when you started charging that Ziggy. You started waving me off. All right, one last break. I can get this one.
Surely we got this.
You got it. Yeah,
that's it.
Oh, wow. Really nice little touch there. Oh, right back at it.
Hey, high skill.
Wait,
it's a high skill game mode.
I got to play a spear character. Spear is the best for this.
Spear, yeah. The round hitboxes are good. The Qatar Nair, I was getting a lot done with Qatar Nair.
Yeah.
So the higher the level goes up, the more...
Okay, I say. Wow. Just do nairs. Just make it easy.
The faster it goes.
Oh, yeah, the ball speed changes.
And then also you can see that it gets disarmed once we touch it. It arms when it passes the threshold, and then it gets disarmed on its way back down.
Yeah, those are all special Brawlhalla rules needed to be applied to make the game feel good in our... Wait, and then he does this for no reason?
And then the power up.
Oh, my gosh! True combo! Are you kidding me? Oh, it's just fun. It's just a fun game. And it's kind of peaceful. Oh my! Never mind. This game is rage-inducing. I actually am gonna throw my controller. Are you serious? That's not fair, dude. You actually have to change that. If we're at the game design level, like you can't let the bomb spawn like that.
But it's just how it is in Breakout.
Oh my god, is it? Okay, it's still.
Fun. Yeah.
It shouldn't be easy. This has to be. There has to be a challenge to it.
It shouldn't be easy. But then there's also like, what do we have? We could have two boards. It could be like a versus mode, like whoa.
It could be like handball, right? Where like it changes teams when you hit it, and if the other person doesn't get,
Oh
like, they have to hit it
yeah.
next.
Ooh, dang, we got a lot off of that one.
Or I don't know how handball works, but games like that.
I think that's It could be like I tag it and it's mine, and then you have to hit the next one.
We weren't immediately thinking of how this could be competitive because we served that plenty with high stakes.
The goal is actually to make something cooperative.
Yeah. Co-op. That's
or
challenging.
solo.
Uses your Brawlhalla skills in the same way, but a new way. Like everything, like in Kung Fu. If you're good at Brawlhalla, there's some stuff you can do in Kung Fu. And it might even be more inspiring.
This is my plan now.
Okay, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh. And then boom, I do that.
Yeah.
Then.
And then you get it, and then I.
Ooh. Okay, I didn't have a recovery.
That was perfect. That was perfect.
You? Okay, me?
Nice.
Oh,
wait, we're
okay, this is the person who's never made it,
We're
actually.
getting good at this now.
We're literally legit on a world record run.
I feel like stream is tired of seeing this now.
Okay, maybe.
Okay, that's enough.
Maybe. I didn't know, because I was actually having so much fun.
It was just fun, yeah.
Hard to
So
tell.
yeah, we're thinking about putting that and other modes like that as like parts of events where you have like a mission to do one every day during the event, and it could be a different level too every time, or a high score run or something. But the point is, it's a way to get extra tickets for, you know, all the events that are currently happening right now. Because it is like a goal for us, and a design question we've had for this past year is like, what do we add to events? Like the event overhaul we did has worked well. People like it. It's increasing engagement. It's having a very positive effect on the health of the game. But it's going to get tired soon, if not already. So what can we do to like spice up how you engage with it? Not just add more items, not just add more missions, but like some kind of new gameplay that happens because the event is happening. And that's kind of where what is making that all happen.
Oh, okay. Moondog on Twitch. Are y'all going to be releasing Legends more frequently now?
Oh, good.
We're trying.
We just did, right?
We just did.
Tinghua and Bao Bao was the 4th legend this year, right? Which was already surpassed our projections. So what you're asking for is already true. Like Tinghua and Bao Bao was not supposed to happen this year, but we willed it into existence. So yes, but also maybe, I don't know, it worked out because the schedule was like perfect for it this time.
Yeah. The team wants to.
Yeah, new legends are always hype.
The last few years we've done 3 legends a year. The team is trying to make efforts as best we can to get us up to 4 a year, but that all depends on a lot of different things. And as you can see, you know, we work on a bunch of stuff that doesn't always get shown, and there's a lot of things that happen in development that can take us in different directions. So that's why it's harder to say definitively on that stuff. But that is the goal. That is the goal we have.
And you can, you can
release
expect
at least one more legend.
Yeah, you can expect a legend reveal at BCX for sure.
Do you ever feel like you rushed a Legends release? No, it's literally always the opposite. You have no idea how... Horus was actually in the can for a while. Horus might have been the legend that was in the can for the longest, just literally completely done, and there's different things that come up, and it's like, okay, it's better if we release him at this time, which means we just have to hold on to him for a little bit, which isn't usual. We're usually like shooting from the hip, like pow, 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 like legend. Like, as soon as it's like hot out of the oven, it's like, you know, it's being served.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of a little bit of the magic behind how Tinghua and Bao Bao came out so swiftly.
Oh, you know, speaking of, and we can just talk about this more, but I think next week we're doing a stream on Tuesday where we're talking about specifically legend development.
Yes, that's true.
So that's happening. Let's not take all that away right now, but join us on Tuesday at the normal dev stream time.
Oh, they'll ask all the same questions.
We're gonna talk specifically about legend design, and we'll have Mike on there with us, who was the main designer for Tinghua and Bao Bao's moveset. So yeah, we'll talk a lot about that. But yeah. Frequent legends is a goal. Getting 4 in a year right now is like our like pie in the sky. Like if we do everything perfect and the schedule lines up and the stars align, we can do 4 in a year, and that's what we're after. And I think we're hitting it this year.
It's it's tough because we are we want the thing we care about the most, really, on the art team mostly, is making new characters. It's the most fun part for everyone on the team, and so we care a lot about like really nailing it. And so that's why sometimes things have to stay in the hopper for longer, or, you know, we have to shift things around. But we always are trying to nail it. That's why when somebody asks the question of, like, do you ever feel rushed? I'm like, yeah, we do feel rushed, but we don't release them. We just change our plans a little bit. So whenever we release Legend, it's kind of like our stamp of, like, yeah, we nailed it. We hit it. Fry says he likes my shirt.
Let's go.
For Holofest
going on here.
2024, a classic.
That's a classic.
Good
it's
year.
Vintage.
I don't remember. I mean, I got this just because I'm here, and
our style is in the chat. I just want to let you know our style, that I did write down what you said, talking about volley brawl, high level gameplay. That the ball gets too fast too quickly, and it reduces the competitiveness. So yeah, some deceleration values could be fun there. We'll mess with it. That's like, you know, it doesn't require new art. Like, that's something we can probably do. We'll look at it. It's good to know that you guys are playing it, really. I thought the schedule was a new Legend every 3 months. Yeah, in an ideal world, that will get us to
something
4
like
Legends
that?
in a year.
Yeah,
that's the math. Yeah, that's the math.
Yeah, I guess if you divide 12 by 4, but it's gonna be.
Doesn't always work out that way.
Yeah.
That's really fast, especially when we got, you know, there's a lot of other things.
I mean, when we design a Legend,
battle passes.
I know people accumulatively, it's hard to even fathom, but an individual who enjoys this Legend the most will play them thousands of hours.
Right.
So we take that task seriously. To design something that is worth that.
Honestly, even more than a crossover.
And so if you think about designing something that's going to be played 1,000 hours in just 3 months, you're like, how do you even get there? And well, you just got to do it for a decade, and then I don't know. Start to learn
I'm Jokes up in the chat is asking for an update on in-game tournaments. Perfect segue. I have a very little bit to show about in-game tournaments, and I have more to talk about with it. But essentially, progress is going great. We're going to be starting our first internal play tests of in-game tournaments next week, hopefully maybe the week after. But that's how far along we are with it, where we're actually we're about to start fighting each other in the office to do these in-game tournaments and stuff.
Nice.
I've got a little screenshot I could share for you guys here. There's this tournament history. It says viewing an event that happened. And what you can gather from this is something I want to explain about the tournament system here, right? Is that the tournament system is not start GG in Brawlhalla, right? It is so much more than that. It's a way to serve every player of the game for tournaments. So what phase 1 of the in-game tournaments release is going to be is that there are official tournaments happening at scheduled times that the entire game gets to participate in, right? We'll schedule different ones at different times to accommodate different regions and stuff. But the way it works is that you register for the tournament. Tournament registration opens 1 hour before the tournament takes place. You register for that tournament and just stay in game, and you'll get a notification in your notification tray in the top right corner player menu. And then that pushes you through everything. You can join the lobby through the notification. It tells you when your match is up. The lobbies are entirely managed by the game. And you get placed into a 16-player bracket based around your elo, and so you can see. What are you laughing at? What's happening?
Just Fry saying I'm already nervous for getting that notification. It's just for some reason Fry being nervous about video game tournaments funny.
So there'll be different brackets. They're separated by average elo. So there will always be like what's the highest bracket, and it'll be the 16 highest elo players that registered for the tournament. Phase 1 is not going to have any rewards in it, but the idea is that with these tournaments, you'll be earning a tournament currency that has a special section of the store. It'll be a lot like guilds, where we need to get the system up and running and stress tested and stable and put all the bells and whistles on it that we want, and then we add rewards to it once it's like down and done. And then in later phases, we'll have phase 1 is going to be strictly 1v1 single elimination. Maybe double elimination will be in phase 1, but we're taking the path of least resistance on the first one. And then in future phases, 2v2 and other game modes, and then in future phases, players being able to host their own tournaments through the system, and that'll be great because you'll be able to. You'll be able to. What's happening? What's happening?
Surprise! Single limb, even scarier. Dude,
yeah, single limb. The first tournaments will be single limb, just for. It's just so much easier to make it work. But double limb is already being worked on, so it very well may be part of phase 1. But I don't want to promise it because for sure the first one's going to be single limb. Like, we're going to do a lot of single limb before we start trying to do double limb. But obviously double limb is like the final form. Like, that's real tournaments. That's how fighting game tournaments work. So, but we're starting off with single limb. It's just way easier to support. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's all going to happen in the game. Everybody in the game will get a notification when it's like, do you want to, like, tournaments registration's open, do you want to play? And we'll have thousands of people in the same tournament separated into many different brackets. You'll be able to go browse through all the brackets and spectate matches that are currently happening. You'll be able to check up on the progress of your friends within all the different brackets of the tournament as it's happening. You'll have a place to look at all the tournament history. You'll have a career page where you get to look at how you've performed throughout all the different tournaments you've had.
Now I'm actually nervous.
There's a lot happening. There's a lot happening.
We're keeping track of all that.
But phase 1 is like everybody fights in a single elimination.
People will be looking at my career page to see if I'm a good pickup for guilds.
Only you'll be able to see your career page. But that does remind me. I didn't even mention it. We were talking about the in-game friends system earlier, but that would be our opportunity to have player profiles for the first time, like actual, like, let me check out this player on what they've done, and they have their achievements up on there, and they're like, different stats and stuff like that. But
I kind of prefer the mystique, but
all this,
we'll see.
Just one more time, all this is just us talking. Nothing we say on this stream
the tournament mode
confirmed.
is happening.
It is actually happening,
and,
yes. But I've talked a lot about about what will happen over a year in the future. So, like, just relax.
Just trust. Nobody knows more about what a player wants out of an in-game tournament feature than Foda. Like,
I guarantee that.
We got the right guy on the job.
It's gonna be very cool.
In the way that, like, I only like looking at pretty pictures. Like, Foda just wants hardcore, eyes bleeding.
What I mostly want to communicate here is that this is not a replacement for how esports works. This is a way for everybody in the game to participate in tournaments without having to leave the client at all. There is a world where we're talking years in the future that an external system is maybe not necessary anymore because it happens in the game. But even then, it would still be necessary for in-person tournaments. There's no getting around it. Like, shout outs to Challenger mode. Yeah, we're in it for the long haul for sure. This is something else. This is for the non-esports players. This is for everybody else in the game.
I literally for a couple of reasons. Okay, I can't compete because I work at the company. I can't compete because I'm only 1,800 elo. And that's good. If you're 1,800 elo, you should be competing. Maybe get the practice in. But But now I could compete in this, and I'm super excited to do that. I'm not stopping until I win a tournament. Like, I have to win one in-game tournament. That's like my goal.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, and even before we have rewards, like actual like a tournament currency and a section of the store and everything, we will have something. We'll have like titles or something in phase 1 for winning a tournament. Like, there will be something to earn.
Literally the only title I care to have.
Yeah.
Actually, that one feels like a really good one.
And they'll probably be separated by tiers. You know, whether your bracket was a diamond tier bracket or a platinum tier bracket or whatever. Yo, Zeta. Okay, so obviously I can't talk about that very directly and publicly, but just so you know, that's not something that's being ignored. We are like super on top of that. You'll notice that the problem is much less severe now than it was maybe it was in the past. That's because of very direct efforts. We're on it. We can't talk about it. Pretty obvious reasons. So just know that there are systems in place. There are constant efforts in working on that stuff, and that's all I'm gonna talk about it, because we gotta be really careful with that stuff. But yes, all good. Zeta org, all good. New weapon at BCX. Let me read something here. So no, I wouldn't count on a new weapon at BCX. It's not impossible, but like no.
Yeah. No.
We were talking about this new legend schedule just recently, and that has taken precedence. But you can look forward to a new legend at BCX this year. There will be a new legend reveal. There will not at this time. Currently, I'll just give you the leak that. Probably no new weapon at BCX this year.
I'm sure people in the community are doing the math of like the cadence of when we release new weapons, and this one feels like it, but
it didn't line up.
It's not gonna be
didn't line up this year.
But
but and that's because we are working on so many other big things, and you can look forward to a lot of super sick reveals at BCX, including a new legend. But don't get your hopes up too much about a new weapon. That'll probably be happening in the middle of next year, rather than trying to cram it into the end of this year.
We get a lot of requests for backfilling old weapon combos and stuff, so it is like a push and pull between that as well. As what is at this point, when the more weapons you have, do you need to do as many weapons as often, like the cadence because there's still a lot of runway in front of us to backfill.
A ton of backfill. Possible. Yeah, and just as many people who want a new weapon also want their favorite weapon combination to get done. And every time we add a new weapon, we exponentially increase the amount of weapon pairs that don't exist or can't exist or will take longer to become existing. So, yeah, that's just how it is. But new weapons are one of the biggest drivers of having players return to the game. It's one of the biggest things we could do for engagement. So the weapon cadence happens exactly as fast as it needs to, and then we cram as many new legends as we can in between. But new weapons are like a critical lifeblood of the game, but we can't spam it. If we spam it, it actually has a negative effect. So that's just kind of what it is.
Yeah,
it isn't that how it works
release
with
them
spam.
too fast. That's probably true. But
new heavy weapon, I'll write that down. I can't say anything about the new weapons that we're doing. We're
also,
still in a very much
that we haven't done. You know what I mean?
There is no shortage of ideas, and I am fighting. I am fighting right now to not talk about the different prospects.
Okay.
I was specifically instructed not to.
Got you.
But hey, there's no shortage of ideas, and we've got some.
I feel safe just knowing we got a bunch of ideas.
We got some awesome ones,
okay.
For sure. We got some awesome ones.
Oh, that's good enough.
And where we're leaning for the next one is really just me personally saying I'm leaning towards one for the next one.
It's gonna be super
high. It's gonna be awesome. It's got to be different. It's got to be new. You know, try to bend the rules a little bit with a new weapon,
lawnmower?
New mechanic.
Okay,
that would hurt.
I kind of like it.
That would hurt.
Push or riding?
Gross, actually. It sounds gross.
Maybe it's like Chakra, where you could do a push mower and then it turns into a riding mower.
Emorian Korax in the chat is asking about something that I have an answer to. If someone searches for my guild and can't find it, what's the deal? Why, they ask. It's probably because your recruitment post is not active right now, which is why they can't find it. But that is not, I want to change how that works. Your guild should be searchable even if you're not actively recruiting. But right now, that's the deal. For you to be searchable, you have to be actively recruiting. So that's just how it is right now. Most guilds just keep their recruiting on all the time because if you're full, it prevents people from applying anyway. But yeah, I would like to separate that. People should be able to search you without you actively recruiting, but I hope that answers your question. Just turn on your recruitment and you'll be good. When will we get Crystal Forged versions of emojis? I don't know. Not too long, seeing as we just added the Crystal Forged stuff. Oh. It's the new ranked color scheme and stuff. Yeah, we're still filling all those out. The weapons, the legends, and up next would be the emojis. So it won't be long. It won't be long for those emojis. Y'all said anything about the weapon spawn changes already? Wait. How'd you know about weapon spawn changes? Am I getting pranked? I wasn't going to talk about that.
I don't know.
Did I just get fished?
This might be outside of my purview. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
That is okay. So we have a core gameplay team, right? That stays on top of making sure we keep the gameplay fresh. It's the same team that came up with the Super Stances idea,
or addresses like long-standing complaints or things like that.
Yeah, all that stuff. Just how the game feels to play. You know, the highest elo players in the office are on that team, basically. And
it's interesting because I'm on that team, but I don't.
Yeah, we gotta get Steven on there. Anyway, it's weapon spawning is the next thing we're working on for that. I don't have anything to show you for that, but I'll just tell you, we're trying to make weapon spawns not purely random. Some level of determinism to it without completely removing, like, obviously if you go too hard on that, then weapon starving becomes a big issue. But we're gamifying it, basically. And we're still working on different pitches for it. We have like 4 different prototypes for it right now. And one of them is very promising and is getting tweaked further. And we've actually got a meeting tomorrow about it, reviewing it and checking on it, and I think this might be the one that we'll put into an experimental queue. But it basically revolves around your position locking out potential weapon spawn areas based on whether or not you are currently armed. And the idea is to reward somebody who is rushing down their opponent and to punish somebody who is camping. So if you're just camping, if you have a weapon, your opponent doesn't have a weapon, and you don't care to edge guard them or protect the edge and instead are just waiting for them to come back, you'll probably give them a weapon. Versus if you go out and chase them, you'll be denying potential weapons for them. And we're not completely eliminating the chance for, like, Odin's Blessing or whatever we call it as casters, like, oh, you got so lucky for a weapon to spawn on top of you. That will be much less likely, but not impossible. We can't completely take the effect away of, like, well, we have to choose one of these zones. If there's multiple zones, valid zones to get picked from, it'll still choose that. But anyway, that's actively in development. We'll have something to show for it soon, and it'll be an experimental queue thing. And this is one of those things that doesn't have to wait on art so much, so we'll be able to push it out pretty quickly compared to other features that we do. And something else you maybe want to know is when we do release this, we're planning on adding a training mode option for you to be able to visualize what's happening with them. So you can actually see where the weapon spawns are, see which ones are being denied and why, and be able to practice around that. Because right now it's largely invisible. There are some top teams, I guarantee you the people winning BCX right now understand very intimately how the weapon spawn system works.
Dude, I don't feel
it's
like I
very
understand
invisible.
it, but I do feel like I know when I'm about to get one.
It's-
Don't you ever have that feeling
Well-
when you're unarmed and you're like, right here, baby,
And
and
that's-
it puts it right in your hand?
That's a good reason why
it-
we've been afraid to touch it for so long.
It works
Kind of like
pretty
how
well.
dexterity was and stuff, where it's like, well, it's just kind of weapon durability just kind of feels right, so don't touch it. And weapon spawning has kind of been that way, where it's like, ooh, is this part of the secret sauce that just makes things work? Should we mess with it?
Yeah.
But no, I think it is a goal for us to remove total randomness. So gamifying it I think is just going to be a good thing. And ideally, players who don't care about it just won't even notice, right? And it's only if you actually care about it that you're trying to deny weapon spawns, that you're trying to manipulate where weapon spawns are coming from, that it would be a benefit for you. So, but that's currently being worked on. Can we get more handicap options, like buffing specific moves or stats? Interesting. I actually wanted to simplify the handicap system. It's a little weird how damage taken and damage done are separate knobs. I think we need to reduce it to just be one knob, which is the opposite of what you're asking for. You want more customization. I'm trying to remove some because it's a little... it has a bit of a barrier. It's not very accessible right now. You have to know what you're doing to really use the handicaps well. But that sounds interesting. We got bigger fish to fry for sure. But I'll write that down. I'll copy and paste that into my doc because it's not impossible. It's not the biggest, not like the hardest thing to implement compared to all the other things we're implementing. So maybe. Buffing specific moves or stats. That's a lot. That's a lot. I don't know how much people want. You said it a while ago. Yes. Okay. So I didn't leak anything. Thanks. I still feel like I got played.
Somebody asked to make a ranked anxiety mode where you can't see your elo or your opponents, and good news, we did. It's called unranked 1v1.
Unranked 1v1. But I mean, I don't know. We could pretty easily just hide things from you on the client side if you'd rather.
I mean,
that's another thing with in-game friends. When we do the in-game friends feature, is we talked about having like an invisible mode where you could play. You know, I would like to make it where nobody feels like they need to rename themselves because they're hiding in ranked. Right?
I'd like to make it so it rains ice cream, but you know what I mean?
I hate that people can rename themselves. Honestly, I would like to have like a profile system where your name is your name and you don't get to just change your name to whatever you want. It creates all these weird abuse cases. And isn't it annoying to see somebody like, oh, but I'm on keyboard and I have 60 hertz laptop in their name, and that's annoying. I would like to remove that.
I don't know.
It's also just identity. I don't like that people can change their name to the name of a top player or a content creator or something and get reactions out of that. So that's stuff that I want to fix. What were we talking about?
I don't know.
I went off
I don't
track.
know how you got on that tangent.
I went off track. Yes. Oh, ranked anxiety mode. Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know.
Unranked
I think we
1v1, isn't
that's
it?
easy enough. Just okay. If you turn this on, we just hide it from you and you don't see elos and you don't see your opponent's names and yeah. I don't know. I think we could do something like that. But the in-game friend system was what I was getting
but the
at.
problem
Would help
is
us get to
what
that.
happens is on the other person's client, what they'll see is your name will be switched to "I'm a scaredy baby," and that's not gonna help anyone. You know what I mean? Because we'll have to do that. So it's just more upsetting, really.
All right. What else? I think we're about at the end of our stream.
Yeah.
Would you add an icon to let us know what platform our guildmates are on? We can't. Ooh, I want to, but we can't. Xbox doesn't want to display what other platforms people are playing on. They only want to see other people on Xbox. And same for all the other first parties. So we can't, like, even you'll notice in like our cross progression UI that we have like very generic icons for platforms, like we just can't. It's just a first party issue, you know. People don't want logos of other systems on their being displayed on their system, so we kind of can't. But I don't know. Maybe we can. I don't know. There's maybe a sneaky way around it, but right now we just have like a little game controller if you're on a console. We have like a little PC icon if you're on a PC. We have a little phone icon if you're on mobile, and I suppose that could be put into the guild members list to see what they're actively on right now. Just with the existing items in the game, we can't be like, oh, this guy's on PlayStation, this guy's on Xbox, but we can be like, this guy's on a console. We can say they are not on PC or mobile. That's allowed. Yeah, we see about doing that. I mean, we already show that to some degree, so having that in the guild list, I can see being beneficial. Yeah, we can just tell. Trust me, we can tell when someone's on console. Oh no. Are you guys able to fix Chakra not saving its stances in Morph? I guess
sure.
so.
It defaults back to fused.
If it goes back to fused, yeah.
Well, see, the problem with that, I'm not the greatest Morph player, okay? But I did accidentally design Morph a little bit.
You did.
I mean,
you did.
The Programmer 1100 made it, but
it's as OP as it is because of Steven.
I was like, yeah, you have to be able to switch characters as fast as possible.
Yeah,
we should not gatekeep that based on anything.
What if we had
I don't know
no
why.
restrictions
I
on
just
it?
knew that, like, I just knew the kids were gonna be like doing crazy stuff, and I was right. But I don't know. Is that a feature?
It's well, the thing is, yes, we can do it. It serves a very, very small portion of the player base, so it's not something that we can prioritize. But it might be quick and easy enough to just do, and not like this would be one of those things that doesn't really go on the schedule. Like if I sweet talk a programmer, you know, maybe they'll just do it, you know.
I don't know.
It's not going to make it through any approval process right now. It'd have to just happen, and it's like,
well,
you know, if Chill Penguin wanted it bad enough, like we could just do it.
Maybe. We'll see.
But yeah, no promises. But I wrote
in
it
general,
down.
Morph is a place where, again, like I said, nobody.
Rules go to die.
It's weird how much we spend a lot of time designing the characters and thinking about them, but it's not until after we release them, like, oh, what do they play like in Kung Fu, or what do they play like in Morph? I just am so focused on how they play in the main game that I'm always shocked at how people discover new things.
Will Ubisoft bump Brawlhalla up in priority? Yes, I mean we're profitable, which is like as good as it gets. I mean, I guess I can always get better, but Ubisoft isn't not prioritizing us, but they got some big fish to fry. They need the AAA stuff to go really well, and we're kind of. You know, we're the ship's sailing for us, and so that's good. But no, there's like big leadership changes happening at Ubisoft, and Brawlhalla is more on the forefront of discussion than it ever has been. So maybe is a good sign, just high level. You know, maybe, you know, where that really comes into play for us is being able to hire more people, because we want to hire more people, but you know. Parent company needs to be in a good state for us to do that. So, but no, Ubisoft is they're doing a lot for us. They're doing a lot for us. They've got their own fish to fry, unrelated to Brawlhalla. Dragon Ball crossover, yes, dude. God, let's do that already. Jeez. We're trying. That's where Ubisoft comes into play. Ubisoft will get us the conversation with Dragon Ball. Will there be more things to spend gold on? Yes, that is a current topic of development discussion, is gold sinks and interesting ways for people to spend gold. This is a unique issue for Brawlhalla because people have been farming gold for 12 years. So like, some people have tons of gold, and we need a mechanic to like really be able to dump your gold into. But most people playing do not have a giant surplus of gold. And so if we add things that have fixed gold prices, the long-time players will eat that up in a second and still have tons of money left over, whereas new players will only be able to pace with it so much. So when talking about new gold sync features, it's like we need things that you could really sink gold into and have some kind of benefit from it that doesn't just annihilate new players that new players could never hope to experience. So it's a balancing act, but yes, that's like actively something being discussed. Photo Steven, give me more Mako. Okay.
I would
Got
love
that?
to.
Yeah. Steven loves Mako.
Dude, I gave you General Grievous. I went to the mat for General Grievous. That was not in anyone's plans until I drew it, and I was like, we got to do General Grievous.
Yeah, Mako players rejoice. Grievous
but
was
I get that
totally-
you're like, well, that's not Mako, because you're right. That's General Grievous, but...
Please remake Ragnar down sig on Axe. Oh, that's Steven's favorite sig, bro.
Dude, speaking of me and Photo playing together, we played a lot of twos together over the years, okay?
Yeah.
And I used to be a Ragnar main for the longest time because I realized crossovers are actually really effective when they worked on me, which was
Raphael got him to play
As soon as you
guitars.
put Ninja Turtles in the game, I was like, wow, crossovers are actually
He never
the
played
coolest thing
guitars
ever.
before that.
There was cool ones before that, but I was like, this is actually hitting my childhood nostalgia. Like, Raphael was my favorite turtle. And I played
It
Raphael
works.
nonstop for like probably 4 years straight. And I hit people with my shurikens on that down axe so many times on the corner.
Yeah, it works better on
playing,
a-
Photo
on-
would drag me up to high elo. Oh, he's so good at the game. Oh, he used to be rank 1. Drag me up to high elo. And I'd be doing this cheesy
Just holding it off the corner like they'll run into it this
shurikens on the
time.
corner. And Photo would be like,
And
that
some-
never worked. Always worked.
But it worked.
Never didn't
it
work.
It worked.
So
now I feel differently about that down sig.
you kind of have to tell me why you don't like it. 'Cause
a
I
few
kinda
years
love
ago,
it.
yeah, a few years ago, I'd have said
love
yes, nerf it.
I love
but
that.
Steven's convinced me.
Uh,
Okay. All right, Winter QRBH. We're gonna not take offense to that. We're just gonna let you sit in that. Our balance team rocks, and you gotta just deal. What else? What's your favorite prop in the office? The Bodvar
favorite
helmet.
prop? Oh,
We have this Bodvar helmet I put on stream sometimes. I wear it on stream sometimes. It's awesome.
that's true. Probably the core gauntlets are.
Will you implement a campaign system where you can pick and choose which season you want? Season?
Season.
Wait,
What are you even talking about?
Are you talking about battle passes? Battle passes. No.
Oh.
No, not really. We are talking about like new battle pass system. We're getting to the point where our classics are almost caught up to our normal ones. And so what do we do when we reach that? Like like you can't classic something that just happened, right? So we are talking about like new battle pass systems so that we're not just going 3-4 months without any kind of battle pass thing happening. And maybe something like that is on the table. It hasn't been thoroughly discussed, but that's an idea. That's something we will discuss. We've also talked about maybe like a greatest hits compilation. Mike coined it. Now that's what I call battle passes. I think that won't hit for most people watching, but if you're a millennial, you might remember. Now that's what I call battle passes. Yeah, we'll have something's gonna happen there. I don't know if a choose your own campaign is on the table, but maybe it could be. But some kind of like remixing battle passes, some kind of new system that's not like a huge overhaul like we did with the path system that we just did. But something's got to give because classics they're already getting very close. I think the next classic is VP9, and
It's a good one.
it is a good one. And then after 10, it's gonna be like, well, the next one has been too recent to, like when we get to 11, that classic will be too recent to do as a classic. We'll have to figure something out.
BB1 was sick.
We
Just
could
run it
always
back to
just
Dark
run it back. That is
That
plan
is an
A.
option.
Plan A is like, all right, back to 1, but maybe
Yeah.
maybe we can do something where it's not just 1 over again. It's 1 plus other ones. We've talked about like we have the battle pass chests that like guarantee a skin. we could use the chest system to, you know, it helps a lot with like ownership. Like bringing back old battle passes with new systems is really tough because of how ownership works and how granting you the ownership works in battle passes. And the chest kind of gets around all that because it already ignores things you own and still lets you get a special assortment of items. So maybe we have like, oh, this is the epic skin chest and this is the regular skin chest. And we have like a battle pass that's all just treasure chests or something. There's a lot to talk about there. We don't know yet. But it's a current standing issue. A new stance change weapon that has a weak light attacks but can stance change with a laggy D-light into powered up mode, where every attack changes back into the. That is really close to Chakram. That is like kind of what we were trying to
say no, especially at this stage, but it's like I wouldn't expect the next weapon to have the same exact gimmick as the previous.
Yeah,
but
it'll be something different.
You know, there are ways that those mechanics come back in other legends and on legends that don't have a weapon that has that mechanic, like with the active input and stuff. So you'll see more of stances in the future.
Yeah. What's my dream crossover? Sonic the Hedgehog. Easily. And Dragon Ball Z is really close. I'll be happy with either one, but I'm a big Sonic fan. Love Sonic fan. I would have said Mega Man, but we did that. Oh, did you guys see the new Mega Man trailer? Did you see the new Mega Man trailer?
No, I saw people talking about it.
I'm like, oh, Mega Man Phase 2? Let's call up Capcom. I'm like... I'm hyped. Yeah, it's a Proto Man in Brawlhalla. That would be sick. So, yeah, we're... I saw that, Dual Overdrive. I saw that trailer yesterday, and I'm all like, hyped on doing another crossover. Let's call him up. But I would love Sonic. We actually did a demo like internally just to see what it was like. We put a sketch of Sonic on Val. This was before we had Boots, so obviously we would go on a Boots legend, but well, it was so sick, bro. Even on Val,
we've sketched a lot of stuff just to see it. Just to see
just
if we could imagine it. You know? We could see it. We could believe it could happen one day. And some of those have come true. And some of them are still waiting, just dreams, a little flicker in our eye. Oh, maybe.
Yeah. That's my dream. But we're working them. We'll wear them down. All right, we can go in Brawlhalla. Will there be an exclusive reward for players that finish rank 1 or top 3 in ranked? No, there won't be.
It's prestigious enough to reach
rank
1.
Yeah, it's already prestigious.
There is like
leaderboards are weird. You can game them a little bit. You can, esports is the place where you get rewarded for being the best. That's a fair competition. Leaderboards, you can dodge people you don't want to play against. You can play at weird hours. Like,
but let's not give them all the game away. But yeah,
it's just the fact that the leaderboards are gameable. If we make it any more prestigious, there will just be abuse. Like, we'll just have to be manually, like, regulating it a lot more than we already do have to. Is there ever going to be a gifting system? We talked about this so much. We talk about it every stream. Maybe one day. We really want to. We can't do it for a lot of reasons. We can't just do it as much as it would be good for the game. But it's a first parties issue. It's honoring purchases on different platforms and letting the platforms all get their profits from having the purchase happen on their platform and stuff. That's it's muy complicado, but trust. I want it more than anybody. I'm ready for gifting, and it will be good. It will.
He's the guy who's thinking about how he would use it and give gifts to all his friends.
We need a gifting system.
He'd be like, play Brawlhalla with me. I'll get you this sick skin.
It's gonna have to wait. The other stuff we've been talking about is happening way sooner than gifting will. So let's just wait on gifting. It's like another year, and then we'll talk about it again, and then
maybe
it'll be closer.
Maybe we do need an FAQ. An office hours FAQ.
We do.
But the thing is,
that's
no one's going to read it, okay? The people who are asking the same
true.
question over and over aren't the ones who read FAQs.
It would be, that would be good.
We could at least say, go to there.
That would be good. We could have a thing that's
Sora will make people read it. I mean,
Sora will spam
that's
it.
the only person I would trust, honestly, with
but
that
we can't get too upset with people asking a question that's already been asked, because We haven't written it down.
I can get upset. It's a way easier emotion to access.
That's true.
I can get upset.
Yeah.
Just let me work through this emotion real quick.
We got a perfect dodge enjoyer, Micaiah.
Wow, there's
Hi.
one. That
Is there
makes
any
two,
ideas to
maybe.
experiment with the dodge system? Yeah, we did. Obviously, with perfect dodge, we did. I liked it. I liked it a lot. It just didn't turn out to be good in practice.
Everybody hated
people,
it, except
yeah,
Voda,
there was a lot of negative reaction to it. It was too easy to happen randomly, and then when it happened, you're like, "What was that?" And then
And you really shouldn't be serving somebody up an opportunity by hitting them. There should be a chance for you to be perfect after I hit you.
Yeah. Well, the main idea...
You should be mediocre at best and just dodge regular.
Its original purpose was to balance out the hold to dodge, right? We were going to add hold to dodge, and then we were all worried about, if we add hold to dodge, is that... I bet you don't even know about hold to dodge now, right? How many people are using hold to dodge out there? It turns out that it was so not impactful that we were worried about it for nothing. Like people aren't holding to dodge. It's rare that someone does. Because it's fair about it. You can't just hold it like before you get hit and expect to dodge after. You have to start holding it after your hit stun started. But there is no reason to mash the dodge button anymore.
In Guitar Hero,
just
I have to strum for the hammer-ons or else I lose all the beat.
That is such a good analogy.
Or I will
such
lose
a good analogy.
the whole beat. So I have to spam the button or else I won't have the tempo. So we're not trying to hold the dodge out here to optimize nothing.
You're speaking my language. That is such a good analogy. Steven's always been #1 analogy maker.
Okay. Well, maybe.
All right. I hope April Fool's events and gimmicks happen again.
I don't know. We'll see. I was pretty, we did Big Head mode. People were mad. People were happy. That was awesome. I love that. I didn't really see a lot of fun memery happening with the gadget one.
April Fool's
it made us laugh pretty hard internally.
April Fool's is getting kind of tired. There's a combination of things. For one, it's hardly worth the effort. It's like a lot of work for one little thing. It's definitely not worth the effort. But two, I think it's just getting tired. Like, it's happened so much now. It's like old. Like, those things used to work on me. Oh my God, I'd get pranked every year. But now it's like everybody's hyper aware that companies are doing silly nonsense on April Fools, and they're making announcements that are just silly. And I don't know. I think
bring back Big Head mode. That's the most compelling idea I've heard yet.
Bring it back.
There's
yeah,
so many
why
people
not?
who haven't seen it.
Do it again.
Yeah, did it leave a ghost in the shell big chin mode for a year?
We did the cupcake thing, right? And it just came and went. Like, it wasn't. That should have been awesome. That took so much work. It's just like.
I think it was the outcry from Big Head mode that made it feel like a good prank. Like, there were so many people complaining.
Yeah, it was a proper prank. We did. Yeah. We got you guys.
They were like, "Why would you do this during there's a tournament?" I'm like, I don't pick when April 1st is. Okay. We don't pick when April 1st is. It comes when it comes. If it's a tournament and we're doing something that breaks ranked, well, have fun.
Yeah.
Just have fun with it.
When are we gonna get the definitive training challenge system? Oh, I'm thinking that's the 2027 banger for sure. It's needed not just for the challenge system, but we need to polish up that challenge system so that we can use it to make a proper tutorial. Let me not say proper. A good tutorial. We want to make a really, really good tutorial that does a very good job of teaching players stuff. And it's not what the current challenge system is. The current challenge system's a little.
It's more for you guys.
It's more, yeah, exactly. It's more like a advanced. It does good at teaching you advanced combos, way better than it does at teaching you the basics of Brawlhalla. But that kind of system will, we polish up that system and it's going to be great. We're going to be, be able to freeze gameplay, show a button prompt, like really handhold somebody through learning the thing so that they have to learn it, how recovering to a stage works, jump, recovery, dodge. That's a hard thing to teach people. It needs to be a system in the game. The challenge system is the base of doing that, but we're just working on bigger things right now. It is something that we need to do. It's it's not good to ignore it because it is a huge part of new player experience that will have a positive effect on player retention and the health of the game. So it's like, we do got to do it. But also, in-game tournaments are going to come first. It would be a lot of the same people working on in-game tournaments would be doing that kind of overhaul. And so
yeah,
in-game tournaments first.
In that same effort, idea of, we're always vigilant and looking at ways we can improve the new player experience. The change from free-for-all to 1v1 is a pretty big paradigm change that we just kind of noodled on, like, hey, maybe that's a good thing to try, and then it seems like it's doing something. So we are working on it, and there are changes being made, and we have to kind of see how that pans out. But in my estimation, it's easier to learn. It's like making a tutorial is the hardest thing you could ever do.
Yeah.
You got to understand, because
most people skip it no matter how bad they need it. They still just will skip it.
And the things that's important to a person and how they enjoy the game isn't the same as what's important to someone who's trying to be good and optimize right away. Like, when Foda was trying to teach me Melee years ago, he's like, the first thing you need to know is how to L cancel. And I'm like, bro, I don't even know what an L is. Why do I got to cancel it? Like, you know what I mean? And so there are some different strokes for different folks, and you got to create an experience that can capture the most people and let them discover things. And it is tricky. So the challenge system is more for, people who want to have a way to test that they can learn a specific combo or do something a little more intricate.
Yeah.
But yeah, just loading people into 1v1 instead of a free-for-all, I think that's already a good step.
That did such a huge effect. It's so simple. How do we not? 11 years of free-for-all being the default mode. We even totally overhauled free-for-all to make it more friendly. And really, all we need to do is
that was a good change.
Just 1v1 is better. Less chance for a new player to lose themselves.
Right.
There's less to pay attention to on the screen. There's a 50% chance they'll win. It's just
people spam more in free-for-all, even though we did change the scoring to kind of curb that as well, which did work. But still,
help.
If you're trying to hit 3 people at once, it's hard to beat producing a giant energy bear, MC
Cause has a good idea in here. What about a fully random choice so that it randomizes your color and your skins and your stance and everything?
I think that already exists.
I think that's fun. It doesn't. We do have if you're going to select a legend, we have a randomize appearance button. But it wouldn't, when you select random, it just chooses your last loadout on whatever legend you picked, which is what a lot of people would want the random to do. And what MC Cause is asking for is maybe something you toggle before you lock in with random that's randomize everything about it. Yeah. I think it would have to be, as I kind of want to just change the default. If you're going to pick random, if you want to pick random, maybe we just randomize everything. But I think a lot of people do want their loadout.
They'll want their, yeah.
Speaking of which, just having loadouts as a concept is another thing that we're working on in general. We have this cool, I don't want to get too into it.
That's
next stream, I have a lot to talk about.
I would rather, spend our time on that than the random. Because you got to imagine, it's okay, people who are playing Brawlhalla, person who picks a legend, that's everybody.
Yeah.
Person who picks a legend and owns a skin. Oh, no.
Yeah.
It's person who picks a legend and owns multiple skins. Person who picks a legend and has multiple legends that have multiple skins.
And plays random.
Yeah. So it's
really filtered it down to just MC Cause at this point.
Right. And so, when we were looking at things that we should do next, it's Super Stances hits this.
Yeah.
Whoa. That's why we're getting so much buzz. Super Stances hits this. But it's okay, if we just want MC Cause, we could do random. But which eventually,
loadouts is a big one. That's something we're gonna. That's gonna happen.
More people for sure.
That's gonna happen. All right, I think we're at the call it. Let me pick one. Let me just read one more good one in here. Any plans to make 2v2 have a different balance than 1v1? No. Nope.
No.
Nope.
No. Bad idea. I mean, is it a good
Tell
idea?
Him, Steven. No. No.
You'd have to make the case that that's a good idea.
It's the same game everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no reason to.
That's crazy.
The fact that 2v2 unlocks 0 to death true combos as a concept is plenty different.
What about adding more art animations for attacks and dashing?
Yeah. I mean, we've seen the response to people like, well, if you're talking about things like in the mythic skins having like dash effects as something that gets overridden that tries to get more of the character's flavor across. Yeah, we've seen the response. People love the dash animations.
Effects are great for that. We can have updated effects, and and we talk about that with new legends and new skins and stuff is changing things like that. But new character animation is probably just a hard no because of how many weapons we have. Every weapon has a whole different set of animations for every platforming action. So if we were to just add one new platforming action, and we talked about this before, right?
We do that. We do that with our mythics sometimes.
Yeah.
Even if you look at Attack on Titan,
we have to go back and retrofit
if you look
a
at
million
Levi,
things.
Levi has to hold his blades one forward, one back. It's a specific signature way he holds them. And so we had to reanimate every single animation, hundreds of animations for the Qatar moveset to get the one blade forward and one blade back. And that's the type of thing that's like imperative for the IP license holders. We got to like satisfy this is the quality of the character that we need to capture. So we do that. And then with our Ascendeds, we try to make those types of design choices for our own legends, like Wushang, Ascended Wushang with the floating gauntlets. We're like, okay, his whole cool steez is that, like, maybe he is a pacifist. He's not even hitting you. Those are floating hands. Those aren't even his hands. You know what I mean? Like, we come up with a really cool, unique visual that we can spread across the entire kit, but that's something that'll be baked more into, premium skins like Mythics and stuff. Because of the amount of, like, it's really hard. Like people see like one blade forward, one blade back. Like, it's not that different. It's like, yeah, but we still had to touch every single animation to accomplish it. So little changes like that can be a lot more work than you might anticipate.
Yeah.
But when we can make them impactful and meaningful, like, they are really fun to do.
Steven definitely skateboarded when he was younger, the way he says steez.
Nope. No way, dude. I was trying to learn how to skateboard in my late teens. Not a good time to start.
No, you got.
I was just gangly, out of control. I was like mutating out of control. You know what I mean? Like when you're a teenager. Some of you guys probably know you're mutating out of control right now. And I was just mutating out of control. I had friends who were skateboarding. I wanted to be cool. I fell hard. Obviously no no helmet, no knee pads.
Obviously.
Trying to
cool
be cool. Wear those.
Wear helmets.
I fell hard.
Helmets are cool.
I tried to do one ollie. My first time trying to do an ollie. I don't even know. The earth turned into a magnet and sucked me to the ground harder than I've ever landed in my life. Have not stepped on a skateboard since. So
I've recently started skateboarding again, and it's.
You're always 6 months away from starting to skateboard again.
Yeah.
Foda's actually really good.
I ate it pretty hard once. I had on my Instagram's private though. Nobody could see it, but I did post one on Twitter. I posted like a board slide I did.
Yeah, come to BCX.
Come to BCX.
I'm not a skateboarder.
We'll put a half pipe at BCX. I'll talk to Toast. Get a half pipe at BCX. No. One rail, like a sweet flat rail. Yeah. All right. I think we gotta call it, guys. This was a good dev stream.
Yes.
We'll do it again. We'll do it again sometime soon.
I know. There was some serious heat on here. We showed the combo.
Yeah.
The combo
and we could just talk
mode.
forever with the community. Will there be more test maps one day? Yes. Actually, we recently made some new tech for test maps internally.
Yeah.
Where we can draw the collision lines and a map just appear, like platforms actually get drawn and drop shadows show up on them and stuff like that. So it's actually, as of very recent, 3 weeks ago, it's possible for us now to do test maps internally much faster with decent art. I wonder if that would be good enough for test maps in the game. I mean, obviously,
I think those would be fine.
Anything's good enough for test maps compared to what we did before.
We maybe do need a grid background or something.
Yeah,
but I think the prototype, we can dynamically draw any geometry with walls that are the right thickness in the floor with the right thickness, makes it so that we could put things in the game that are in a test environment that it's a test, but doesn't look like things
okay.
Frankenstein together like we sometimes used to do.
Yeah. I think we're not allowed to do that again.
I don't like it.
Wheel something like Wheel was in the game for that long.
Yeah,
so
I remember walking into my brother-in-law playing Wheel 6 years ago, and I was like, "This is in the game." I thought that was just on my computer at home. This is live.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
yeah.
So we'll do that. Yeah. When's the next one? I don't know. 2 weeks. 2 weeks at the minimum, but maybe longer. It just kind of like when we have something to talk about, we have something to show.
You don't want office hours to come any more frequently. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
You'll get sick of us easily.
It is also a lot for us to just carve out 2 hours of like the prime work day.
Oh yeah.
But it's worth it. It's worth it.
We set back every feature we just talked about by
stay in touch.
a couple weeks.
So yeah, there's no schedule for it. It's better for us not to have a schedule for it, but I don't know. It'll somewhere in September we'll do another one. And that's it. All right, I think we're gonna call it. Thank you guys so much for joining us on another Office Hours stream. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.